Well, welcome to our worship this morning. Pre-recorded, our pre-recorded service for Sunday the 19th of July. I hope you've clicked on the YouTube playlist. I hope you've clicked on play all, because if you have, then the service should just proceed through all the readings we've got, the songs that the Sims have picked for us. You might obviously at various points you may want to click on the skip advert button, so have that ready in the bottom right hand corner. I hope as the adverts come up that they won't put you off too much. But when the adverts pop up, just click on skip ad and it should just take you to the very next video. At the end of the playlist, usually on YouTube, it will take you somewhere else afterwards. So when we come to the very end, which is the blessing that I'll be giving, when we come to our last video in our pre-recorded service, please do remember to click pause or to click cancel, because otherwise, well, who knows where you might end up. But welcome to our worship this morning, our pre-recorded service for the 19th of July. I'd like just to say a few words of thanks first. My thanks to Pam Cribbin, who's read Psalm 24 for us. So you'll see on the playlist there's a Psalm 24 that Pam has read. My thanks to Steve and Heather Sims for choosing our songs today. So our thanks to them for the songs. And again, you'll see the songs on the playlist. A bit later, after a couple of songs or so from the Sims, I've also put up a version of the Lord's Prayer sung by Jackie Ivancho. I think that's how you say her name, but we've got the Lord's Prayer coming up. And then my thanks to Richard and Jane Seals, who have recorded our Bible readings for us this morning. Then what I've got a repair shop video that I thought we might watch, so you should be taken to that next. A team effort needed to repair a wooden monkey's brain. When I saw that, I thought we've got to have that. But a team effort needed to repair a wooden monkey's brain. And then after that, we've got our sermon. And then at the end of the sermon, I'll be introducing us to the very last segment of our worship. But our theme for the service today is a journey of repair. In our service, we're going to be thinking about King Hezekiah's journey in 2 Chronicles 29, when he became king, the restoration that he needed to work for the people of Judah. So just to begin with, before we have a psalm read by Pam and the rest of our service, I thought we'd just have a little quick think about repair, a journey of repair. One of the things we'll be hearing from Jane when she reads to us from 2 Chronicles 29, the very first verse, I think it is, we'll be hearing that King Hezekiah opened the doors of the temple and repaired them. I don't know if you're any good at practical things. Those that know me well know I'm not the best at practical things. But a couple of Saturdays ago, we needed to very quickly open a door. Saturday evening, the family were going up, getting ready for bed. Match of the day had finished. Megan was in her bedroom, and all of a sudden, just as I was about to come up the stairs, there was a cry from Megan's room. Dad, Dad. Derry was up here as well, standing on the outside. I don't know what Derry was doing. There was a cry from Megan, Dad, I can't get the door open. Megan's door had broken. Anyway, I came upstairs. I thought I did a good job. Came upstairs. We had to open Megan's door. I don't know if you've ever had a situation where you've had to take a fairly robust approach to DIY. Anyway, what had happened, Megan's door, I'll show you, if you can see, the latch here on doors. I think we're all familiar with these. When you pull the handle, the latch opens. Do you think, anyway, what we had to do, we had to break in to Megan's door. Now, this isn't Megan's door. I thought I'd show you Megan's door. I hope Jane, I hope Jane doesn't mind. This is Megan's door. Or at least this is Megan's door frame. Oh dear. What we had to do to get Megan out, there you get a nice close-up, to get Megan out Saturday night, that's a bit coming off there, to get Megan out Saturday night, we had to take a screwdriver and a hammer to her door frame and then slide so that we could slide a palette knife in there to get Megan out. Of course, having opened the door, we've now got to repair the door. That's my job. That's my job for this weekend. If I can show you what had gone wrong, here's one I took off earlier. All these things in the manse now are beginning to go. This is the one off the kitchen. And as you can see, it's not quite. The problem with it is when you twist the handle, it doesn't quite pull the latch quite back in. If you look, don't know if you can see that. Can you see it's off centre? This one's going to go soon. I've already replaced in the last 5 years, I've already replaced 2 of these. In Megan's case, what had happened, that square bit that takes the bolt, that square bit had broken. And so when Megan was twisting the handle, it was just going round. What do you need? What do you need to effect a repair? What you need, first off, you need tools. So I've got some tools, and a bit later today, I'm going to be having a go with some of these. So there we are. I don't know if Jane is watching, but there we go, Jane. I've already used that on the door, but a bit later, I've got some tools. I'm looking forward to using the tools. What do you need to effect a repair? Well, you need some tools. I've got some tools. What else do you need to effect a repair? Actually, you need some equipment. So I've got my PPE. There you go. You need some equipment. So there we go. I've got my safety equipment. And don't forget, you also need a hard hat if you're going to effect a repair. So I've got all that. Oh, and the other thing you need, the most important thing you need when you're effecting a repair, you need a plan. You need a plan. This morning in our worship, what we're going to be doing, we've got a psalm that Pam is going to read in a moment, Psalm 24. Some opening songs chosen by the Sims. We're then going to watch the Lord's Prayer, sung by Jackie Evancho. And then we're going to have our readings from Richard and Jane Seals. Following that, we've got a repair shop video to watch. Team effort needed to repair a wooden monkey's brain. And then we've got a sermon, which I'm going to be delivering from, I'm going to be recording down at the church in a moment. And that sermon is going to be Hezekiah's journey of repair, restoration, recommitment, return, and renewal. But before we do that, Pam is going to read Psalm 24 for us. As I said at the beginning, keep an eye on the bottom right-hand corner as we go through the YouTube playlist. If you've clicked play all, you will occasionally need to skip the adverts. And I hope the adverts won't put you off too much. But welcome to our worship this morning. Pam is going to read Psalm 24 for us. After that, we'll have some songs chosen by the Sims, the Lord's Prayer from Jackie Evancho, and then readings from Jane Seals and a repair shop video.